Hello and welcome to my channel, Elements of Tarot. My name is Aldana and today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the mass market borderless deck and book set of the Tarot of a Moon Garden by Karen Marie Sweikhardt. I hope I'm saying that correctly. This is a lovely deck. I believe I had a copy of it years ago with the big white borders, and I rehomed it. It just didn't quite resonate. But I was hearing really good things about the reprint via US Games and that the guidebook was phenomenal. So I decided to give it another try. It's truly pretty. It's like got all kinds of fairies and very mystical and magical. So this is the box. This is the guidebook. It is a very impressive guidebook. I have to say, I think this was worth the price of purchase alone. It has, there's so much information in here. It starts off, there's a goddess charge for your deck. There's an introduction where it talks about how the Moon Garden Tarot kind of came about, the little history of it. It talks about tarot initiation, rites of consecration, rites and readings, the Wheel of the Year, symbols and systems. And then it goes into the major arcana. What I love about the deck, I should mention that the pages are full color and like glossy. It's really a quality production. I'm so impressed. Each card gets a passage about the rendering of the artwork, the reading, what to do if this card shows up in a reading. It talks, and this is great, every card gets a ritual that you can perform with it. I love that. I love that so much. It adds so much. It's like a really nice way to connect with the cards and your deck. So it goes through the majors. There's like little artwork strewn throughout the pages. It's really lovely. Go through. Then it goes into the minors. Sorry. There's a little poem. And then the minors, they pretty much get the same billing as the majors do. You get the rendering, the reading, and the ritual. And then at the very end, there's a little appendix, and it shows the garden runes, garden recipes for oat cakes and honey mead. It's a little bibliography and a space for notes. And that's, again, by US Games. Excellent guidebook. So normally, I would keep the deck in a box like this, especially when it's so nice with the little ribbon and the guidebook fits right in. But that being said, this is still a very big box for my space where I keep my working decks. So I decided to go on Etsy and explore a little bit. And one of my favorite channels, it's now called the Krista Chronicles, but it used to be called the Crochet Witch Tarot. She has an Etsy shop. So I went and I took a look because I love these little crochet bags that she made. And I saw that she had just sold out of this color of bag, which to me looked like it was going to be spot on, and it is. This particular color of yarn, she hand dyed herself using some sort of berries, if I recall. And it's just so pretty and so nicely made. So I reached out to her and I said, you wouldn't by any chance have any extra yarn lying around? And she said, well, let me look. And she did. So she custom made this for me to the specs of this particular deck, which is a little unusual. I'm going to show you in a minute. But let me just show you how perfect this color is. Isn't that amazing? And she even added little pearls to match the moons on the card backs. I love it. I love it so much. It's such a perfect match. All right, so let's get into the cards. Let me show you the size. So as you saw the card backs, they are a linen finish. The size is interesting. It's much thinner than a typical tarot deck. This is a standard Rider-Waite-Smith. So you can see it's much thinner and it's just a little bit taller. So that's not a big deal, but you'll notice the difference in the width for sure. And look how pretty the edges are. They're this metallic purple, just stunning. All right, so let's just go through the cards. I think I'm going to zoom in a little because there's a lot to see here. So we have our Fool, three-legged Fool. There's our Magician with all the elements. Our beautiful Empress. There's so much to look at. These cards are very highly detailed. It's a little much if I'm going to be honest with you. I think maybe I just need to spend a little more time with the deck so that I kind of know the layout of each card and where the symbols are and the things that I kind of hone in on. I love this Empress. She's so pretty. But they're very busy. Lately I've been using a lot of Marseille style decks, which are very, no nonsense and just whatever you need is on the card itself. This has like flora and little insects and animals and fairies, and which I guess is the appeal as well. Here's our Hierophant. The Lovers. It's very charming, the deck. Here's the Chariot. The Strength card. The Hermit. I love this card. The Wheel of Fortune is a merry-go-round. Interesting. I do love the whimsy of it. I love the different colors. It's very joyful, this deck. Here we have Justice. The Hanged Man. Death. Riding on a Dragon. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. I love the angle of the angels, that they're pointing towards, the final destination instead of coming at them from above. And here's our World card. Look at the faces and the wings. Okay, so now we have our minor arcana. We're starting with our wands, but in this deck they're called staffs. And I believe most of their tree trunks. So there's our 2. The 3, with the dragon swimming in the background. Here's our 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at least this suit is very pippy. There's 10. Here's our page. Knight. Queen. And king. We have our Ace of Cups. A pretty 2. Three of Cups. 1, 2, 3. 4 of Cups. 5. 6. 7. 8. This is interesting because I'm used to seeing the cups upright. They're all kind of just thrown away. 9 of Cups with our Lady of Leisure in the garden. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. King. Our Ace of Swords. So the handles all are almost like dragonflies or something. 2. 3. I like the ferns are making the shape of a heart. Pretty. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And our Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 2. The shape of them is interesting. They're almost like balloons or balls instead of flat coins. 3 of Pentacles, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen of Pentacles, and King. So there you have it, folks. Tarot of a Moon Garden. Let me zoom. Oh, I guess there. Tarot of a Moon Garden by Karen Marie Sweikhardt. I believe, at least in the States, it is available on Amazon. You can also go directly to US Games, which I've started doing for pre-orders because I get them a lot faster than I do when I purchase on Amazon. So just heads up on that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing or liking this video. I would appreciate it a lot. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.